not really close with his father anymore, so we
Oh,
can kind of wedge that in.
daddy
There's all
issues.
kinds of stuff. It's hilarious. It's not really hilarious, but
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happens is they try and isolate me. There's psychological operations at hand. Oh, big bear. I'm successfully right now suing a giant company, and there's punches being thrown, and it's up and down. 72 bears are involved in a lawsuit against Patreon. There's big money at stake. I'm going to propose a new group of bears that I'm recruiting for today to fight in the troll wars. And I always
Guard.
encourage you guys never to interact with trolls, because if you're not trained, I've lost a lot of good men out there, a lot of good bears. They get emotional. They don't realize how narratives are swayed by mass, by it's called astroturfing, where troll armies, bot armies, paid shills, and then all these idiots that just join them, they are trying to change perceived consensus. That's why it's called astroturfing. It's fake grassroots. My dad's taught classes in this. So that's why you'll see, and they're tricky. They're very good at what they do. Some of them are awful, terrible. But some of them are incredibly good at what they do. And so a lot of people don't know how to handle it. Coddington Bear may be teaching a class in it because it's really interesting. The biggest tip I can give you is you're not fighting with the troll. You're fighting with the perception from other people looking at it. Because narrative is the weapon. The culture wars are, I want to form a squirt guard and really train people. Like COD is great at it. Great at it. Because you have to be funny and truthful and also know when to avoid and when to redirect narrative. It's fascinating. Perception management. Yeah, whole companies will rise and fall based on false perception. I'd like to volunteer. Yeah, so email. I actually have an email for it. You have to be very vetted. You have to have been a bear here for a long time.
Calls.
The squirt guard of the Gravy Seals is going to be a very elite fighting force.
Squirt guard of the Gravy
It'll
Seals.
Be fun.
Ooh.
All right, so it is. What's the email? Beartarian Bear Forces at gmail.com. So that's Beartarian Bear Forces at gmail.com. If you'd like to get trained by one of my best generals, definitely my best general. I just don't like to give him too much credit. Coddington has been through hell and back with me so many times that he actually enjoys analyzing narratives and troll armies and stuff like that. So he will train you, because we can't send you out into battle unless you're trained, or else you get lost in the fog of emotional troll armies. Man, like I'll show you an example of someone who stepped up today that did a great job in the squirt guard. Like here, this is how a narrative will start. Guys, if anybody subscribes to Big Bear 3366911 on Instagram, they know me. They're there, and there's no secret that what I think about Ben Shapiro, and I'm guessing most people that like me they see through Ben Shapiro. So this is a narrative shifter. They want to create an argument,
I gotta find a picture.
Are you pro-choice or pro-life?
Of
They
Owen
want
Benjamin.
an argument about something obviously stupid, because that way one side, the conservatives can line up to lose on purpose, and the left can keep driving things home. And now Ben Shapiro is a very interesting character because he serves that function. So the gate must be kept. So they say, why do you hate Ben Shapiro? And bear in mind, I did a post that was just really funny. It wasn't about hatred. And so someone said, I think he's sick of sarcasm and endless wars. Classic Gravy Seals. If you get emotional and you start arguing with the troll, you'll lose. You have to do it in a funny and truthful way, because then when people look at it, they're like, oh, he really is like that. That's judo flipping. So in comes in a troll. And this is why, unless you know what you're doing, don't engage. Because I'll tell you the motivation of this. So Goyim Seeker says, what about religion? Surely you don't want any sneaky long noses infiltrate and destroy your homeland. Good old USA. Okay. So I write, Squirt Guard. This is a classic example of a troll influencing narrative. The goal of this is to get a
Squirt Guard is a crazy name.
Positive and productive movement to get back in the mud with the pigs and connect back to victim consciousness. As we have seen by the churches preaching evil, the devil can quote scriptures and Jews can speak truth and grow tomatoes. Focus on the good and the true and the beautiful and recognize the purpose of these quote unquote comments and what they really want you to speak into reality. It's fun once you get the hang of it. Because then what happens?
This retard. Maybe I shouldn't say that so loud. This YouTube might block my shit just for that word. YouTube is such a cucked. YouTube and Twitch are like the head of YouTube and Twitch. The head of Twitch is just a gooner. So he barely pays attention. And the head of YouTube is just some pajit. Some fat pajit. Who just does whatever fucking daddy government tells him to. Just a bunch of...
Happens is the next troll comes in and says, oh, Owen Benjamin's anti-Christianity. You understand? That's why we're assembling the Gravy Seals and the Squirt Guard, because you have to understand how many people are now nervous to say abortion's wrong, simply because all these bots, they think they're against this huge army that doesn't exist. And so now it's being pulled into existence because of astroturfing, because people just want to fit in. So do the opposite. These are the weapons you've been given. So learn how to influence narrative and join the Gravy Seals, like a positive. It's all, up until this point, it's only been used for evil. It's only been used to subvert and take down any, positive movement. The knowledge that troll armies exist will help you not lose your mind.
Right.
Because you'll see like 8,000 comments like, LOL, this guy should be in jail. LOL, LOL, he's losing his mind, blah, blah, blah. A video that you like, and you're like, am I crazy?
Yeah, you are. I gotta find a thumbnail, so I gotta find a funny video. We're gonna be here a bit for like an hour or so, another couple hours. What's the funny thumbnail I could use for my stream? I want to watch this, but I'm gonna have to turn off the YouTube.
Watch how coconut oil affects belly fat.
Is coconut oil a superfood or...
Fuck off.
Yo, you want to go to my party? There's all these hot chicks. They're going to suck you off. I know I'm making it vulgar, but I'm trying to connect to the youth. The media orders every man to grab another man's dong. Would you do that? Okay, the governor says you have to jerk a dude off. Do you?
Guys. Hypothetically, the government forced you to suck a cock, would you? Would you suck a cock? Is that what you're asking, Owen? What do you say?
Then you have to jerk a dude off. Because
Oh
no
my
one's
God.
going to want to whack a dude off. So I have to jerk a dude off. I knew you'd say that. You have to whack a dude off. Forget about the whacking a dude off. I don't want to talk about it. I always thought the male form was pretty gross. Even when they're real symmetrical and chiseled, I can be like, wow, that's a beautifully symmetrical man. That's a very complicated demon to get around. Some people just like boners. I'm going to take my boner and another boner, and we're going to touch boners. And we're going to touch boners. I got a boner, and then he's got a boner. Want to be really sexy? You should just touch the boners.
And you go like this, and then you work out together.
That's the most sus, like, closeted line I've ever heard in my life. And then you work out together. What, Owen? Oh my god, this shit is so fucking funny. And then you work out together. Let's listen to that again. This image alone is just too funny. Would it be touch boners? What?
Some people just like boners. I'm going to take
Oh.
my boner and another boner, and we're going to touch boners. And we're going to touch boners. I got a boner, and then he's got a boner. Want to be really sexy? You should just touch the boners.
And you go like this, and then you work out together.
And Magic Johnson, which literally means magical penis, Magic Johnson, wizard penis. They're trying to say a bundle of sticks is a homosexual act, when a bundle of sticks may be exactly what we need these days. I will rape you till you love me, faggot. He goes, I'll fuck you in the ass till you love me, faggot. I bet Eric Dubé.
He's whispering because his kids, his wife and kids are in the background, and his wife Amy has told him multiple times to cut it off with that fucking weird shit. Cut it off. Don't stop yelling about gay stuff around the kids, and that's like so he has to whisper because he usually yells. But since Amy's around, oh, 1 second, I'm gonna have to put the YouTube chat on the screen instead of the Twitch one. 1 second, I'm gonna have to put the YouTube chat on the screen. Give me a second, guys. I didn't see JDX's text. Ooh, I really miss JDX's text. But no, JDX. LTG is a favorite lolcow of mine, but